Rob, such are your high standards, you'd probably be a bit disappointed not to hold on for the win there.
Yeah, overall, draw might have been a fair result, but after going 1-0 up and then conceding late to a set piece is a bit disappointing for all of us. The game as a whole, we didn't start well. I thought we reacted brilliantly at half time, and deservedly went 1-0 up then. And then to see it out was to not see it out. Sorry, was a little bit frustrating. But overall, really pleased with lots of good things tonight. We were able to get minutes into a few others, be able to protect one or two others, still keep some momentum going, perform well, especially in the second half. So I'm okay. I'm fairly happy, but knowing that there's still more there as well.
Were the words at half time? I mean, in fairness, Blackburn came out and because they've got to win, haven't they? Yeah. So, you know, they're going to play.
We knew what was coming because, you know, the crowd are up for it and they know really they had to win, really. They're obviously not out of it yet mathematically, but they needed to win. So we knew what was coming. But yeah, there was some words at half time, but I'm just really pleased with the reaction.
Well, it's a good test as well, isn't it? Because, you know, it almost like a playoff game because they're going for it, got to win, and there's some defending to do, and there was some defending.
There was some defending to do, and you know, we hit the bar, they hit the bar, a fantastic strike, and you know, there was some probably chances either end, really, wasn't there? But I thought, you know, we do those things generally pretty well. But yeah, you know, we had made a number of changes by the time we conceded, and I just think it's learning for us as well because, you know, I'll obviously take the responsibility for that, but then we've got to make sure as a group and as players that are out there as well that we make sure then we switch on in those key moments when, you know, it's loud and there's a lot going on, and you know, we might have made a change. But it is difficult, and they loaded the box, and it was a good delivery. It was a good goal from their point of view, but of course, any goal you concede, you can be better from our point of view. So, a bit of learning for us, but it's good that it's happening in a game like this at the moment.
And minutes into players' legs to give you various options should the need arise. Yeah,
good to get Fred and Potsy back on the pitch, and obviously again, Clicker getting 65 was great. Freeze getting more minutes again. Being able to sort of get Marv and Carlton off, I think, as well. Was, you know, overall, you know, things were really good.
Obviously, with the Blackburn situation, that sort of dictated selection to a certain extent because they're still, you know, credibility of competition and all that jazz. But in terms of Monday, does that change on Monday because you're only 5 days away from the semi-final?
We'll see. It's one for us to talk about as a staff. We'll see how everyone is. We'll get another couple of days recovery. And we'll see on that now. You know what my thinking has been, and our thinking has been over the last couple of weeks, is to try and keep that, you know, the run going and try and keep performing well. But you know, at the same time, we want to be fit and fresh and arriving into that game, which we know now will be on the Saturday, the first one. So a bit for us all to think about. But you know, I know the lads will back whatever decisions we do make, and give us everything, whether they get minutes or whether they don't. So we'll see. But again, I want to stress that we want to keep this run going. We want to keep momentum. It's really, really important going into these games.
And those who aren't yet back involved, Corley Woodrow, Rhys Burke, Gabe Osho, would they need to feature on Monday to be considered available for the playoffs?
Not necessarily for the playoffs. Obviously, there's 2 games, isn't there, guaranteed. So I won't rule anyone out yet. But we're hoping to maybe have a couple of them back in contention for next week, which would be great for us.
And who knows who you're going to play in the playoffs?
I know, it's we don't, do we? At least we know now when we're playing.
Yes.
You know, we've got Saturday and Tuesday, which we know, so we can plan for that. We just don't know where we're going to be on Saturday yet. So logistically, you know, there's a few things up in the air.
Doesn't mind, really, do you? When you finish third, I mean, it's an incredible achievement. Whatever.
No, I'm glad you said that. It's a big credit to everyone at the club. I mean, it's to build on the brilliant work of last season, to go higher again for I don't know how many seasons that is in a row that the club have done that. So, you know, it's amazing. So really, really proud of everyone, all the players, supporters who again came in great numbers a long, long way when the game's on TV as well. So thank you to them. They were great.